Hello, my name is D.Skogorev. I am the president of the School of Russian Martial Art Sibirsky View, Sistema SV. Now I will introduce to you a training program Russian martial art, in particular, methodical base of teaching in Russian martial art Sibirsky View School. This film contains detailed explanations of the following techniques: strike protection, movements, counteraction, levers and grips, elements of physical balance destruction. I hope that these recommendations will help you to combine different parts of technical elements into one coherent work.
Process of movement in hand-to-hand fight. There are two kinds of movement: the kind of an impact and the kind of an impact's reception as protection against impacts. There are some types of movements: the whole body's movement in space, the usage of the body's extremity, hands or legs for defense and attack, and the combined movement of body and the work of hands. After that moment, we further do following actions. These could be impacts or levers, when I have found contact, I can use the lever, or I can make an impact. This is necessary for the further management of the opponent's movement. This is necessary for getting hands to the right place for a further capture or impact. From this position, it is very comfortable to turn your movement into an impact or to go on a capture immediately after the opponent's move. When he begins a capture, I displace myself slightly and begin management of the opponent's movement after that. I make the same movements, do the same ways of capture release. My hand twists the same way in its own axis. As before, I should see how his body is working and changing in space. I can move with my legs, displace myself as I was doing before. Composition of his stable skeleton in 3 directions at the same time. And he cannot concentrate his efforts on my capture anymore, on the capture which he has created himself. In the same movement, I can also work with the opponent's knee very carefully. I take away a heel and I work with his knee using my own one. Clamping and the lever occur. Further, I scroll his hand to me. For a more powerful effect, I can take his hand with my second one, and during twisting I can sit down. All these actions are just variations. It is not a separately taken exercise. Further, it is possible to work with your own hand through the opponent's movement. I press my hand through, lift by twisting, and such a movement develops. Further, I release him a movement because he now presses on me. I sit down, take away an elbow, control, clamp him, control his fingers, or make a painful action.